Hello, this is Pat Kelly. Okay, in this problem, they're asking us to just solve, so we've got to get x alone. Now, this problem involves our inverse trig functions that we've been learning. So your first step should be to rewrite this equation so it looks a little bit more familiar to you and more manageable for you in your algebra. And I mean to understand the concept of those inverse trig functions. What you do is if the arc sine of 3x minus pi equals 1/2, that's exactly the same as saying the sine of 1/2 equals 3x minus pi. Just slow down there for a second to make sure you understand. That first step, that's the key to this type of problem. The arc sine of something equals whatever, in this case a half, that 1/2 becomes the argument of your regular old trig function, the sine in this case, and that equals what's inside of the inverse trig function argument. Okay? Now it's just simple algebra. Remember, we're trying to solve for x. Here's my x. I think I could probably even do a couple quick steps at once here. Throw the pi on the other side and then divide by 3. So x equals the sine of 1/2 plus pi, divide by 3. Hope you didn't jump the gun there either and think that you knew the sine of 1/2. I don't know it. That 1/2 might be something you're thinking of as the answer to a sine of, well, in that case, pi over 6. But I don't know this. I'm going to take all of this and put it right into the calculator. Okay? So I'm going to grab my calculator now and get an approximate answer. Make sure your calculator's in radian mode. That's about the only warning I have for you. Maybe also to group the numerator if you're doing this all at once. So parentheses, sine of 1/2 plus pi, close parentheses, divide by 3. Write down your answer. I'm rounding to 3 decimal places. Looks good. And then you're ready to call it a day. You've got your answer for x. That's how you're going to handle these problems. That should be enough to get you going on the other problems that are similar to it. All right? Okay, thanks.